shit.
Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with that last Resident Evil movie review, everybody. We're done with the Resident Evil movie franchise reviews, everybody. That's right. So, we are on Resident Evil, the final chapter. The 6th movie in the franchise. It came out in 2016, and this one ends this franchise. And I know they're rebooting it. They're getting ready to reboot it, so hopefully they will follow the video game storyline in the reboot, hopefully. At least I hope they do. So, once again, Paul W.S. Anderson is the captain on this movie. Once again, directed, wrote, produced, all that shit. So, this franchise is his baby. And Mila, once again, is back as Alice in the final movie. I mean, if you enjoyed Alice in any of these other movies, you're getting the same exact thing that you've gotten in any of the other Resident Evil movies. She's a badass. She's fighting, kicking ass, taking names, killing zombies, killing Umbrella people. It's the same shit over and over and over and over, everybody. She has to do some shit to take down Umbrella, to go solve the problem with Umbrella. It's the same shit pretty much in every movie. So by this movie, it's kind of and they didn't really do anything too spectacular and over the top craziness in this movie. So Ali Larter comes back to play Claire Redfield after not being in the 5th movie. She just is back once again. And that's the one thing we will get to it. We will get to it. I'm going to get through the cast members really quick. Ian Glenn is back as Dr. Isaacs. And you find out that he has clone, like all the people that have been out, they're clones of him. They're actually not the real version of him. So the real version of him is down in the hive, who has been in cryo sleep the whole freaking time since the outbreak started. So, but we do actually get to meet the real one. So, and then Sean Roberts is back as Albert Wesker. And you know what? I do not like what they did with Albert Wesker in this movie. They killed him, for one thing, with a door. With the Red Queen. Killed him with a door. Yeah. So, not a good way for his character to go out, honestly. He's a badass character, so not a good way for his character to go out. So, this movie picks up some time after the 5th one, because the 5th one ended with Alice, Leon, Albert, Jill, and Ada Wong. They're all standing on top of the White House. They're the last, like, hope for humanity to beat Umbrella and the T-Virus and all the zombies and crazy-ass creatures that it has created. And it ends with that epic-ass shot. And then this movie picks up and everything's done already. The big fight there is done. Everything. And talk about how Wesker has disappeared and it's just Alice, freaking Jill's gone, Ada's gone, Leon's gone, and it's just like it all got shoved to the side. And I love the ending of the 5th one. It all just got shoved to the side. There's a cool scene with her in one of those bat fucking creature things, like in the opening sequence. It's cool, but like, I don't know, I felt like you could tell that this movie had a smaller budget compared to the previous ones before it. But yeah, this movie, like, the stuff that this movie tells with, like, the Red Queen and who created the virus. So in the 2nd movie, we already got told who created the virus and his daughter. This movie has another guy that supposedly created the virus, and his daughter is a totally different person who looks like a younger version of Alice also, which you come to find out later that she is Alice, and Alice is a clone of her, and then she's the new Red Queen, and very confusing. Very, very confusing shit. They go back and they rewrite a bunch of shit that was already established in the franchise, and now they're changing it in the last movie. Why? Why would you do that? Like, I just don't understand why you would do that shit. I don't know. And you find out that Alice is a clone and she never had memories, and it's all over the place. The action is so cut and edited and choppy in this movie. It is horrible. There are fight sequences where they are literally cutting every 2 to 3 seconds every time, like they're fighting. It is so distracting. It is not a good way to film action scenes at all, and the movie is littered with it, like littered with it. It's the action stuff. The way they filmed the action in this movie was not very good. The choppiness of the cuts, constant cutting in the sequences is so, it just takes you out of the scene. Like, there's parts where people are dying and you don't see it because of how fast the cuts are going, like in the action sequences. It's crazy. Like, I mean, it's awesome to see Claire back, but like, she wasn't in the 5th movie, but now she's in this movie. She was in the 4th movie, not in the 5th movie. Just so much inconsistency with this franchise, especially in this last movie, to tie everything up. You rewrite a bunch of shit in your last movie in your franchise that was already established. I just don't understand that shit. I don't understand it at all. And the Hive, a lot of the movie, because they go back to Raccoon City, and then a lot of it takes place down in the Hive, and they literally show one thing in the Hive that was from the original movie. The hallway with the lasers and everything, the glass hallway, that's it. Everything else in the Hive is completely different areas, which is cool, but like, why not show the shit that they walk through, or at least some of the parts that they walk through in the first movie for nostalgia and the throwback? Like, everything in the Hive, brand new. It looked all different, didn't resemble, the only thing that resembled the Hive was the like computer, like digital version of the Hive. Like, I don't know, for this to be the ender of this 6-movie franchise, I realize that these movies are not the best movies in the world, but I do get enjoyment out of them for what they are to some level. But this one, for tying the whole franchise up, this one was not very good, people. Not very good. The action was poorly shot, edited, cut. The story's pretty boring, to tell you the truth. It's not very entertaining. They take the stories that were established in the franchise already, and they totally rewrite them, put different characters in those positions, and retell it in your last movie. So yeah, guys, for a final chapter in the franchise, I'm giving this one a 5 out of 10. I don't like how they rewrote the story and changed it from what was established already. You can't do that when you're trying to have an actual franchise that fits all together. So yeah, guys, I'm giving this one a 5 out of 10 for Resident Evil, the final chapter, everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review series for these. I'll be posting a ranking video later this week for all of them. And I thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you on the tube later, because I have spoken.